Guys, what's up? It's AJ from Burrows Table here, and today we have a new video, and we are doing episode 3 of the Islanders franchise mode. Right now, with the best team in hockey, we're absolutely cooking. What more can we ask for? Except Barzal maybe a point per game. Other than that, I don't really think there's going to be too many trades. We're going to do at least December and January, and maybe right before the trade deadline in February. So it's at least get through December. We'll sim the first game against Nashville. And we'll cook here. We'll see how we do. Dufour is injured. Alright, just replace him for now. We'll edit that in a week when he's back. 15-8-1, the Nashville Predator. 3-2-1. 15-8-1, the Nashville Predators are also cooking up too. We're going to beat them though, hopefully. We'll sim this game. We'll sim the last game of January. We'll probably call it there, depending how long the episode's going. 0-0 after the first. Varley. Oh, why is Varley in? I feel like every time we sim it's Varlamov and never Sorokin. Alright, Barzal scored at least. Yay. Barzal scored again. Yay. We want to push this game to overtime? 13 minutes. Power play? No dice. It's not looking too hot here. Another power play. Power play is not clicking, and that's probably going to be the reason why we're not going to go to overtime or win. We lose 3-2. At least Barzal gets a point closer to being a point per game, I guess, but not ideal. All right, we'll sim to the end of the month, see what injuries we have to deal with, and then we will 2 second-round picks, and you take Sebastian Aho for free. Yeah, no. We'll see what these stats are for the team. Mayfield's out again. Time to play head coach, manager.
Love this. What an amazing film this is.
What are we going to do? We're just going to put Salo on the top line again. Oh, Salo's been on the top line. So, yeah, because Pulak got in. Do we even have another? We don't even have another player. Alright. I don't like how Triangle's strategy now. I like it being where you can just go to roster moves. Who are we going to call up? We need a right-hand defenseman. We traded Paul to do. Kalorsky. I'm not calling up Bodie Wild. It's not happening. Grant Hutton. He's Timothy. We'll see what happens with the NHL lines. Yeah, they're kind of screwed right now. We need Pulak back. I think Pulak should be back in a week or two. I think it was mid-December, if I recall. Yikes, that Aho Hutton line is a very disgusting. Alright, and we're back to the NHL season. Kyle Burrows, Islander legend. We're going to claim him. We need defensemen right now. Is he a right? If he's right-handed, we're so claiming him. Yeah, we're taking that. 100% we're taking that. Kyle Burrows, welcome back to the New York Islanders. And we're on the AHL screen. Nice. We're still on the AHL screen. Alright, so we beat Chicago and we beat the Blues. We'll take it. We have a backup 7th defenseman now. Let's throw Kyle Burrows in there. Big acquisition. Get excited. Pop him there. Get Grant Hutton out. And I don't even want to see AHL team's record. Last time I remember we checked it was like 6-11, so. But you gotta call up Kyle Burrows now. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, so let's just pop Kyle Burrows in right here, get Grant Hutton out, and the defense looks a lot better with Kyle Burrows in. He might honestly be a mainstay after, well, Aho won't be, here when Pulak and Mayfield are back. But I might keep him over Aho. We'll see how Kyle Burrows does. They're both fine players. We don't need 8 defensemen, but we can use an extra guy. That was very helpful. Thank you, St. Louis. Big acquisition, like we said. Let's get to the end of the month here. The Blue Jackets game, then we'll look at the lines, the roster scores, and all that. Dufour's back. I wish you were able to just put the best player, like, pinpoint guys you want playing constantly and just have, like, the head coach automatically do it. Because if I had head coach automatically those lines, they're just going to make William Dufour a healthy scratch every time. So it's like, what's the point? How's he doing this year? 3 points in 19 games. Not good. All right. Let's get that first line cooking a little bit more. No, stop this. Mayfield's back. All right. Go to roster moves. We're going to send down Grant Hutton. And no, not Burrows. Hutton. He gone. All right, if Hutton's waived, if someone claims Hutton, I don't care at this point. We'll let Scott sit for a game or two. We'll bring him back for the Arizona game. Lost to Carolina and lost to... So a second for Mayfield and a 6th overall round pick. No. We lose the Bruins in overtime. And Pulak's back. That's huge. Assistant. So, Kyle Burrows, I think it's time for you to go. Unless he put up like 10 goals in 2 games, which he didn't because we lost all of them. We'll definitely keep the homegrown talent in Aho. He's put up 1 point in 3 games. What's Aho cooking with? 3 points in 9 games. Yeah, we'll keep Aho. Thank you for your service, Kyle Burrows. But you're no longer needed, buddy. He also made it back down, so that's cool. Alright, so we still have Kyle Burrows, and let's edit the lines real quick. Bring Ryan Pulak. No, we're going to bring in Scott Mayfield. We'll give Pulak a game, then we'll bring him in for Aho. We're cooking finally, though. Team's getting back to being healthy, so... Mayfield's been very injured this year, so it's been annoying. Actually, I'll risk it with Pulak if he gets injured again. Shoot me, but I don't think he will. Yeah, Pulak and Pellick's going to be a negative outcome. Shut up, game. And then throw Mayfield in here. Damn, why is Brian Pulak getting so much hate? Alright, let's go to the end of the month. Hopefully no injuries, nothing. Let's go. Got Arizona, got Vegas and Colorado. And Robin Salo gets injured. We're just going to replace it because it's going to be Aho. That's fine. Can we please win? Lost to Vegas. We don't have that big of a lead anymore, guys. Come on. Lost to Colorado, which is fair. We have a 2-point lead on the Hurricanes right now. We're starting to collapse. Lost to the Rangers. We did beat the Panthers, though. Pittsburgh. I don't care about Jeff Kubiak. We beat Pittsburgh, which is huge. And we have another divisional game in Columbus. And Bo's hurt now, too. Head coach replaces player. It's going to be Sasha Bellows. I'm fine with that. Lose to Blue Jackets. End of December. Are we still the best team in hockey? We're tied with the Maple Leafs. That's disgusting. Alright, we both have 50 points. We got January up now. What are we looking? Okay, so trade deadline is March 4th. Yeah, we'll save that for next episode. We'll just do January here, and we'll go to the Vegas game. When Bo comes back, we'll put him in. When Salah comes back, I'll put him in. I guess he's back now. Great timing. We'll give him a game or 2 off. Once Bo should be back in a few days. So once Bo's back, we'll put him and Salah back in. I don't care that Jeff Kubiak's ready. I really don't. 8-1 against the Kraken. All right. Now, Salo can go back in. I forgot to look at the stats. We'll do that. Also, I want to look at the trade value for everyone, because that's something we haven't done yet, especially with the prospects. I want to see what like Ratu's trade value is. Could be interesting. Soshnikov. No. Where's Bo? Oh, there we go. That rhymed. Then on defense, see ya, Aho. Welcome back, Salo. They call me the Rhyme King.
Not even close.
All right, let's win some hockey games here. Let's be the best team in hockey. Mayfield and Tikkanen for a third. Sherry and Joe Schneiderly. No. I mean, I probably should trade Mayfield, realistically. Why are we still on the Mark screen? Parker Witherspoon's hurt. I don't care. Can we get back to the screen where I can see if we're winning or not? Oh, we are not winning. I mean, kind of winning. Just him. Come on. 24-11-6. That's more than fine, but I still want to be, I want to win as much as we can. I want to make playoffs here once, so I don't have the urge to blow the team up. 8-2 win against Dallas. Minnesota, good team. Beat them. I still don't care that Parker Witherspoon can play. If he's not one of the three guys, I don't care. Beating the Habs was a must. 3-game winning streak. Mayfield in the fourth for a second and a third. That's not a bad trade. I mean, in real life, it's a bad trade, but like in the video game, after we gave him the extension, that's not a terrible trade. Boston just has our number this year. Buffalo. Lost to Buffalo. Meh. We're also not first in the division anymore. Got to beat Carolina here. Do not care about Cholo. We beat Carolina. It's a very big win. Another very tough game in Toronto. We get shut out and lose. Another trade. Tikkanen, a 7th and a 6th for Riley Shahan. No. Okay, simple enough. Let's get to the Detroit game. Get through that. Then we'll sim the Vegas game. We'll look at the stats for AHL and NHL rosters. I want to see Dobson's numbers compared to other defensemen. And then we'll go through trade value. And then we'll wrap up episode 3. So here we are. We are at UBS Arena playing the Vegas Golden Knights. We'll sim period 1. Nothing. Sim period 2. Cizikas and Matt Martin, the best fourth line in hockey, is back. Robin Leonard is also playing, which is nice because, he's out for the year this year. Very unfortunate. Islander legend. 10 minutes left. One more goal would really wrap it up. Hear my dogs barking in the background. That's so funny. Alright, and we're going to win. Alright, and we beat Vegas 2-0. I didn't feel like making your ears bleed by my dogs barking, so consider yourself lucky. 3 stars of the game is probably Sorokin, Cizikas, and Robin Leonard. Fair enough. Let's look at the stats real quick, and we could wrap it up after we do that. And the trade potential, not bad. Are we back in first place? No, we're not. The Blue Jackets are, though. Very close. We are 10 points above the wild card spot, though, so that's kind of nice. Yeah, we have the top. We're tied with Maple Leafs for joint also, so it's a 3-way tie right now. Not bad. 31, 15, and 6. Heading into February. Barzal, 9 points under a point per game. Whatever. I'm not going to go too crazy over that. Dobson has 37. Not bad. Pajot has 39. Nelson, 35. Lee, 32. Oliver Wahlstrom, 32. Josh Bailey, 31. Zach Parise, 29. Bo, 28. Cizikas, 28. Palmieri, 23. Pelech, 18. Clutterbuck, 14. Romanov, 14. Martin, 13. Pulak, 13. Salo, 10, sorry. Mayfield, 9. Aho, 5. Kiefer, 0. Soshnikov, 0. Alright, so let's look at defensemen around the league. Let's see where Mr. Noah Dobson ranks among the best. Anyone a point per game? Dobson's 4th in the league in points. He could actually make a Norris case here. He can make a push for the Norris here. He's 2 points behind Pietrangelo. So that's fine. Let's look at the AHL real quick, and then we can wrap this video up and call it an end to episode 3. All skaters, entire league. Grigory Denisenko is just carrying the AHL. Bridgeport Islanders, Tulorski leads the team with 27. Yay. Ratu with 20. That kind of rocks. Or 19, sorry. Basically 20. Holmstrom with 15. 2-4 with 12. Maggio with 11. Bolduc 11. Anyone else notable? Newkirk 7. Odelia 6. What is the plus minus for... that's probably really bad for, minus 15, then 16 for Simon. Alright, that makes sense. We'll look at the trade potential now real quick, and then we'll call it here for episode 3 of the Islanders franchise mode. Come on, send us back to the NHL. Propose trade. I will take Connor McDavid for a 7th round pick. Please and thank you. Alright, so potential-wise, Barzal's potential is not that high. Okay, or trade value. Value is not that high for Dobson's value. Should be higher, if anything. Pulak, Romanov, decently high. Ratu, low elite. I'm not really, not moved by most of these values. No one's really sticking out like a sore thumb. Goaltender Sorokin better have a pretty high value. He kind of does. What's Igor's? Let's compare that value to Igor's. Like, I'm not saying the values for all the guys should be crazy high, but I kind of like how they used to have it, where the values were... Well, they stopped at Edmonton. I'm thinking because maybe McDavid, another guy I want to look at. Not to trade for, I would say. It's on his value. I mean, I guess, but I think Sorokin's value should be higher. But I guess Igor's isn't, all the way maxed out, so... Whatever. Alright, that's going to be the end of episode 3. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time. Peace out.